Yesterday we talked about films and movie genres. Now, and I think the listening section is left, so let's do it at the beginning of the session, and then we will move on to the next topic. Well, let me share my screen. Okay. So, just so you know, okay, we discussed the structure. Okay. Well, so let's listen to the audio track, and then again we'll review something like the structure of yesterday and keep going. So complete the questions with said and told. Okay, and then we're gonna listen and choose A or B. So the first one, who said or who told? Which one?
Who said?
Great. Number 2.
I think this is the beginning of beautiful music.
As you remember, after said, we can't use object or object pronoun like he said me, or for example, my mother, a policeman, okay? Here we have an object, so who told?
Who told? Yeah, who
a
told a
policeman.
person?
Yeah, of course. And number 3?
Who famously said?
Yeah, very good. Number 4?
Who told the dog?
Very
Who told
good.
a dog? Yeah. Who said?
Yeah.
I'm the king of the world. Yeah. Who said I'm an old friend for dinner? I'm
Okay,
passing.
very good. Now let's listen. So let's listen and choose. Let's see who said. Okay. Well, let me find the audio. Just okay.
Unit 12, Fame. Recording 1.
In the old days, big studios controlled their actors. This means they also controlled their actors' contracts. In fact, the studios had all the power.
Oh,
and they used this power to write some strange contracts. One example is Johnny Weissmuller, the swimmer who acted as Tarzan.
It's not. I think it's not.
As he got older, he got too fat. In his next role,
it's not why these audios are not in order, so I think, okay, so let me try something else because I need to find it. So I think another one. They are not in order, so sometimes I can't. Okay, let me see. Okay, this one. Okay. How can I find it? It's too difficult to find it. Listening. Okay, it's not. Well, it's not here. Just let me check it again. So, favorite film codes. Sorry, it takes a few seconds so that I can find it because it's not something that, you know, it's unit 22, but it's not the same. Let me check this one.
Unit 12, Recording 2. 1.
If I could be famous for anything, it would be art. I love painting.
It's not that. So let me check it again. Just one more time. If no, I skip this one because I don't want to waste. Okay, let me check.
Unit
Buster Keaton, who was famous for his sad face. The face became so important that the studio said he could not smile on screen. and they wrote it in his contract. No smiling. These days, of course, famous actors have all the power. They are the stars, and they're contracts in life. In his contract, it was written Woody Allen agreed to act in a film by Disney. He asked the company to take his whole family for a private tour of Disneyland.
No, it's not.
They agreed and wrote it in his contract.
Okay, so I need to skip this one. I need to find it, so maybe later I can find it. So I skip this one because we need to listen and find it. Okay, well, just let's review. Did you study actually the sheet that I sent you yesterday about reporter speech?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so don't you have any questions related to actually the structures? You know, that's really easy. You only need to memorize and try to use them. So is there any question related to the structure that we studied yesterday?
No questions.
Okay, so I skip this one and later I will find it and we can do it together. I'm going to ask you a question, okay, about a very famous person in your country. You know, this person can be a singer or, for example, actor, actress, someone who you know really well. And tell me why this person is famous.
In Vietnam, Hồ Ngọc Hà is a famous singer. She's very beautiful, and she has a private life. Maybe it's complicated. He have a lot of relationship with 3 or 4 men.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? That's great.
Yeah.
At the same time?
Yeah, and
she's really active.
yeah, so she famous because her song, because of her songs, and because and her beauty. But she always famous. She is also famous because of her relationship.
So is it a good thing or a bad thing? Because I want to know if it's a good fame or bad.
Both.
Both.
It makes her famous. Both the good thing and the bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
but
first
now
of all,
she has finally she has a very happy family, and finally she got married with a famous actor.
Yeah, of course. So
and,
she used to be, okay, because I didn't get this part. She used to be in different relationships, but now at the same time, she is in relationship with different people.
Yes.
Yes. In the past or not?
She got married with richest, one of the richest men in Vietnam, and she have one she have a son with him, and she divorced. They divorced already. After that, she had relationship with a man who are very rich. He sells diamond.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. A very rich. That is the second man in her life. But the diamond man, he He
Diamond
has,
Man. That was really good.
he has good. He has a family already,
Ah,
and she is the third woman. The she uh his his wife his wife um appear in and told the social media that she uh, um, she loves her husband.
oh,
Uh,
so yeah, okay,
but
so
yeah,
yeah,
and finally she get married with the third man who is the famous actor in fashion and model. He
yeah,
is model.
of course,
He
yeah,
is
yeah,
Sweden. He is Sweden, not Vietnamese.
yeah.
Vietnamese, but he is Vietnamese, but he lives in Sweden.
Yeah, of course. So it's something like, when, first of all, she got married to with someone.
Too. She
Okay,
got me
to,
too.
not with. Okay, so
The
to someone.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
of course. And after that, yeah, the business person, the man was a business actually person, and this lady, this famous lady, actually was the third person in relationship because actually he was married to another person, and his wife spread some news on social media about the relationship. So something like reveal. So do you know the meaning of reveal?
Review.
Yeah, of course. So when you spread, for example, talk about something, okay, actually you make
Review.
something that is secret or
Yeah.
hidden, is something like generally known so that everyone knows. So you reveal.
Review. Yeah.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Reveal
Review.
means so
Uh,
to
uh,
make something actually secret or hidden, generally known, so that everyone, and we normally reveal a secret or something like open up to you. Yeah, so she revealed the relationship. Yeah, that was really good. Okay, it means to make known a secret, or for example, something like hidden or something hidden. Wow. That was really good. So let's talk about something that's really important. So people can be famous, but this fame can be good or can be bad. So it's a good one or negative one. That's really important. So for example, when someone is famous for, so there are some words that you can use. The first one, of course, for example, someone is famous for example, her or his art. That's really okay. Instead of famous, you can say well known for
oh no.
something. Yeah, well known, okay. Or, of course, you can say renown. Again, means famous, fame, okay? So renowned, famous for, well known, for example, someone is recognized. So people know, recognize.
Recognize.
Adjective, just all the phrases that I'm writing on the board can be used as adjectives. Okay, so recognize, for example, this person
Recognize.
is recognized for example, something, I don't know, art or something like this. But if a person is famous but not in a good way, For example, too many relationships, unstable, I don't know, relations, something like not really good. You can say infamous. She's infamous for, that's negative. This one is negative. It's not a good one. Or you can say notorious. Notorious.
Notorious.
Again means infamous. Yeah, they are the same. So it means well known for bad things. So for example, when you're talking about the person, okay, you can say, yeah, she's famous for her art, her, for example, voice, her beauty. But here you can say, actually, she's infamous for some unstable relationships. She's notorious for example, some relationships, or for example, some, I don't know, some family problems. Okay, so these two adjectives are negative. Okay, so I think, yeah, this artist, of course, this singer can be at the same time famous and infamous. Okay, for something, yeah.
But
Well,
luckily, finally, she very happy now.
Oh,
She
that's
have
great.
a very happy family. Yes.
That's great. That's great. That's great. So it's sometimes, it's really normal. Most of people, we can say, celebrities, especially in my country, they actually, we can say, fall in love. Every day, every month, they change, for example, relationships, like some actually for a period of time with someone, and then actually they're changing mind and move to another actually relationships. So it's really normal. But at the beginning, I thought at the same time, I was like, no, at the same time is not really good, but it's normal. Okay, well, so you can use actually other adjectives to talk about celebrities. For example, some good one. Of course, the first one, talented. Or skilled. Yeah, of course, this is really common. We normally use talented. But, at the same time, can be energetic, active, energetic. Yeah, or positive. For example, yeah, positive. Some people actually care about the other people, fans. They're really kind, friendly. So we can say they are caring or loving. Loving or caring. They care about fans, people. And a person can be diligent. Diligent means hardworking. Yeah, hardworking. So, and the next one, that is persistent. A person who just continue his or her way despite actually troubles, difficulties, just, this is persistent or consistent, both of them. Consistent, so both of them. Okay, and now let's have a look at our book. Let's see what we have here. The first one, Angelina Jolie. She's really beautiful. So A-lister, B-lister, C-lister. Okay, so A-lister, the most famous of all famous people. So one of the most famous of all famous people is A-lister. So let me write it here. One of the most famous
A-lister, one of the most famous.
All famous people. Oh, so this one. And yeah, of course she is. Of course. And we have, you know, B-lister, you know, one step lower. And after that, we have C-lister. Okay. So Angelina Jolie. Do you have any celebrities or someone who is an A-lister in your country?
Yes. In my country, in a specific time, we have A-listers.
Yeah, of course. So,
many years ago,
yeah.
Many years ago, Jia Yan is famous. People, Jia Yan is a famous actress. She is about 70 now. She's 70 now.
Okay.
Yeah, many years ago, she famous. She used to be famous in many films related to war, to the film about war.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. So she was famous when she was 17. Yeah. So she was an A-lister when she was 17. Okay.
Yes,
Because of actually some movies, some war movies. Okay. Just, you know, you can see someone, for example, someone is not A-lister, but maybe in the future she can. We can say that, for example, this actress, this singer is not yet an A-lister, but her or his popularity is growing maybe next year. So you can say someone is not yet an A-lister, but his or her popularity is growing. Okay. Well,
yes,
especially young,
industry.
yeah. Film or music industry, so you know, for example, Hollywood, as you know, Hollywood is an icon for the movie industry and in the world, and actually maybe most of people, actors, actress, you know, actresses always dream about it. So they want to be a part of Hollywood, but you know. Okay, do you have the same thing, like, for example, music or film industry, like Hollywood in your country? Because, you know, I know that Indian actually have Bollywood. I think I heard about it, Bollywood, yeah. Or do you have something like this?
In Vietnam,
Yeah.
yes, we don't have a Hollywood like we don't have something like Hollywood in Vietnam.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you don't. Okay. The third one is debut. Debut, T is not pronounced. Okay, and what is the meaning of debut? That is the first appearance, okay, or a formal entrance, maybe into society or into, for example, something. And we normally make a debut to introduce, for example, okay, to introduce something. Look, many people may not know that Taylor Swift's debut album was released in the first one, the first actually album, and you know how she entered music industry. So that is the first appearance, like. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So someone's debut. If you want to use a verb, you can say we make debut. Okay, like for example, like introduction. We introduce ourselves to the, for example, music world. Well, and this one. Versatile. 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 Yeah. Versatile. Yeah. Versatile is actually people who are able to do many different things, you know, like play music, sing, dance. Okay, so we can say, for example, she is a versatile singer. She is a versatile guitarist because, you know, actually she recorded with something, many leading rock bands, is something like this. Okay, so she is a versatile performer. She can act, she can dance, she can sing. Okay, so do you know, okay, so who is a versatile artist in your country? Maybe singer.
Yeah. The girl, the woman I told you at the beginning of the lesson.
Of course, of course.
Yes. Yeah, she's versatile.
Versatile, till, not tile. Versatile.
Versatile. Versatile.
Yeah.
Versatile.
Okay, what can she do?
She can dance, she can sing, and she act. She can talk. She
Sing, dance.
can dance. She act in a film.
Yeah, very good. She can act in films.
She can MC, and she can stand in the stage and talk.
Yeah.
Like
She can stand on stage.
On stage and talk, and like
Human.
do you know the MC? MC.
So of course, so it's, okay, MC is something like a program in your country.
No, it's a job. Be a job. MC is a job.
Human, yeah. So I got you talking about, yeah, host or hostess. Yeah, of course, you know, because, you know, we have man and woman. So of course, a female host is hostess. Yeah. So I got it. So She can stand. Okay, could you briefly talk about it?
A master of ceremony.
Of course. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hostess.
of course. But you know, I think MC is a bit different because you know, we use, for example, if you mean job, you know, MC job is a bit different because it's like not really high quality or high prestige job. So, you
In
know, for
Vietnam,
example,
we
jobs,
have,
yeah,
in Vietnam, MC is like a job.
of course it's a
You
job.
can make, yeah, you can um, do the job. You can stand on many stages to talk and
Yeah,
yeah, many company or many programs, a famous program can invite her,
yeah,
come to invite her to be MC for their program, and
yeah.
she was paid well.
Yeah, of course, of course. But you know, yeah, I got it what you mean. It's a bit of actually a difference between, you know, MC and host. So let me talk about it because it's something different. So because it can be a kind of host, but they are not the same. But you know, MC job, you know, refers to some low paying jobs that they don't need any talent. So it's something different, but something that you are mentioning is totally different. Okay, it's something like they want to introduce their, for example, something like products or I don't know, industry or something, they business to people. So they use a celebrity to introduce them to, for example, people, because people normally love, actually, because celebrities have a big impact, influence on people. So because of this, yeah, got it.
Yes, versatile.
Yeah,
Channing Tatum is truly a versatile
versatile,
performance.
versatile. Yeah, of course.
Versatile
Yeah,
performance. She can act, dance, and draft incredibly well. Incredibly well.
yeah,
Yes.
of course.
But
And
I
yeah,
don't know Channing Tatum. Channing Tatum, I don't know him.
okay. I'm sorry, I couldn't. Oh, you don't know
Versatile.
this one? I think,
Versatile.
yeah. Yeah, it's truly, yeah, perform. He can act, dance. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know.
Tatum,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yes.
Well, okay, so let's keep going. Just let me say something before we move on to the next word. So in business language, we have a word that is actually, yeah. So let me talk about it because you mentioned it. So some companies, some actually businesses use a celebrity to advertise, like to
Yeah.
introduce, to advertise the product or, for example, business. And actually, it's called celebrity endorsement. So, celebrity endorsement, because we have it in business language and we normally, it means to use a celebrity to, for example, advertise your business, to introduce your business. Yeah, because, you know, it's something related to business English. Okay, well, claim to fame. The next
Claim to
one,
fame.
yeah, of course, claim to fame.
Claim to fame.
Leonardo DiCaprio's claim to fame was playing as the main actor in Titanic movie, something that someone or something is famous for. Why Leonardo DiCaprio became Leonardo DiCaprio? Because actually he played a really important role in Titanic. So that was the first maybe step of fame. So something that someone or something is famous for, or that makes someone important or interesting, or for example, famous. So for example, someone, my, your, her, okay, claim to fame, for example, is something. For example, yeah, Tesla's claim to fame is, I don't know, electricity, like this. For example, the restaurant's claim to fame is its barbecue sauce. So, okay, yeah. Yeah, it can be related to something or someone, not only people.
Tesla is claimed to fame of, or
yeah. So for example, Tesla or someone else. Okay, just you need to say just Tesla's money cars. Okay, your, so because claim to fame refers to someone, related to someone. So for example, his claim, oh, let me write it here. His claim to fame is, for example, the invention of, where is this? Invention of, I don't know, telephone, for example. Or you can say the restaurants claim to fame is, it's, for example, barbecue sauce.
Yes.
Like this. Okay, so why this restaurant is famous for? Because of its, actually, I don't know, special recipe.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Let's review the words again. Okay, A-lister and okay. Now I want you to talk about someone. Okay, and try to use these words and phrases. Of course, I know it's really, today it's really difficult for you talking. It's really difficult because, yeah, so, but if you, I don't know, if you're not feeling well, you don't need to talk, because I think it's not really good for you to talk.
No, I'm okay.
Okay, so,
yes.
Well, do you know Ellen? Do you know Ellen DeGeneres? Do you know Ellen? It's actually,
Ellen,
she is, yeah, an American host, really famous host. Do you know? Do you know?
Yes, I know her, but I not very well. Know her not very well.
Of course, you know, it's really difficult to say she or he sometimes, because, you know, as you know, people identify themselves sometimes as man or a woman. Of course, yeah, she. Ellen is, yeah, she, but because she's lesbian, so it's a bit difficult to say, I don't know. So she, yeah, of course. So Ellen is really famous. So you can talk about her host in the US. If you know, you can talk about her if you know someone else.
I don't know many famous persons.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to tell you about Trấn Thành. He is a famous actor in Vietnam. He um, he he are famous. He was um, well known as he was um, he was in the university. He was well known very soon when he was in the university. He get married. He get married to a Korean woman, and he was known as a lister in Vietnam. He can sing, and he he always the main actors in the film. Comedy film. He he um, he had his own company in the film, like a film industry. He is also a director. He also a director, and he has two or three famous film, very famous film. Um,
Yeah.
Maybe it's they are famous as a blockbuster in Vietnam.
Of course, great. The movie was a blockbuster. That was really good. Yeah, very good.
Mhm.
So he is a versatile. So this actually singer is versatile because he can dance, he can sing, so play an instrument,
Yeah.
so versatile. Yeah,
Mm, he's a versatile.
versatile,
Yeah,
versatile. Yeah, versatile.
versatile. Mm. And his claim to fame is his talented, his talents,
Very good. Yeah, his talent.
and yeah, and his and handsome, being handsome,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
uh, and her, his wife is talented too. She is a Korean woman, and she is a singer. And
Yeah.
his claim to fame is one of one of his claim to fame is her his wife.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
yeah, one of his claims to fame is his wife. Of course, that was
Yeah.
really good. Of course, that was really good. But just let me say something. When we say famous people, normally people think that, okay, this person should be singer or actor or actress or a host or I don't know, someone else. But this person can be a social media celebrity or influencer. So let's talk about them, especially nowadays, we have influencers
Influencer.
that are actually, they are social media celebrities. Instagram, influencers, social media celebrities, or they can be sports people, So not only, or for example, business people, yeah, business people, or politicians, scientists, so all of them. Okay, and for example, TV presenters, like host, TV presenters. Actually, writers, yeah, writers. So, for example, J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter books. You know, she's really famous, and you know, I think everyone all around the world knows this writer. So yeah, so we can actually talk about different maybe categories, not only movie or, for example, singing, so or music. It can be different. Well, just let me say something about the last word of the session, fame. Fame is noun for famous, the state of being famous. So for example, if you want to use this word, you can say, for example, his fame is, for example, due to, I don't know, is for being a good singer, or for example, writer, his fame. So you can use fame, okay? Okay. For example, everyone likes fame. You know, everyone likes to be famous, okay? And fame can change people. You know, fame, being famous can change people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the last one, let me say this one, when someone, you know, especially teenagers, they really want to actually be famous. They really want fame. So how to say someone really want fame? You can say, for example, when someone craves fame, it means really want it. This one. Really want it? Okay. So for example, especially teenagers, they crave fame. They want to be famous. They do everything.
Great fame.
Yeah.
Great fame.
Yeah.
Great fame. Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you want to do an example using the last word?
I just look around each family member, my family members.
Yeah.
I cannot find no one in my family raise family.
Yeah, craves fame. Yeah, of course. They don't like.
Fame.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Just, you know, after, just let me say something, and the last one, and after that we can, okay. When someone is famous for something, famous for a noun, for example, is famous for, I don't know, for art, for dance, or something like this. If you want to use verb should be gerund, ing. So he's famous for being a creative person. So that's really important to use gerund or ing form of verb, okay? For example, she is famous for example, being a good singer, for singing, for dancing, okay? Okay, so thank you. Thank you for joining the class despite being ill. So thank you so much, and it was really good. Just take care, just rest and drink
Thank you.
lots of water, warm water, and just
Yeah.
rest.
Yes, thank you.
Get well soon.
Yeah, see you
Of
on Friday. Yeah.
course, see you, of course, on Friday.
Maybe,
Goodbye.
maybe yes, maybe tomorrow. If I have time, I will test you. Maybe tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow, just inform me,
Okay.
let me know, of course, so that
Yeah.
I can find time. Of course, why not?
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Grace, goodbye.